Hi, welcome back to Lens Life. So in this video we're all about talking about silky smooth waters so you can have a special effect on your photos that sets your photos apart from other people's photos. So let's get straight into the video.
I'm reaching out for arms, I'm drowning in the open-ended love we're making, girl.
So tip number one, you want to put the camera strap around the lens when you put it down like on the water, or else it will get dirty or muddy or stuff like that. So yeah, I have my camera set up, so I'm going to set up the settings really quickly. I didn't do that yet. And then I'll start recording the next clip. So I couldn't really get a right angle for the camera to film what I was doing exactly. So I'll just explain what I was doing. I put the camera down on the floor there. As you see, I put the exposure value on +3 because on this camera, when you do +3, it actually does -3 on the exposure, so it actually does less exposure than Anyways, it gets darker when you do the higher the number, when you plus. Then I did the f-stop on +20 on 22, so the whole of the aperture was very small. So because here I'll let you see really quickly. So let's turn on the camera. So this, as you see, is is f-stop 22. See how small the little hole is, and now I'm going to put it all the way down to f-stop 3.5, and see how big it gets now. See, as you see, the little hole right there in the middle of the lens. That's the exposure. So yeah, now it's f-stop 22. See how much smaller that goes. So you want to really get the smallest amount as possible, because that way less light can come in, so you can do longer exposure. Got a new camera angle. The tree is still the subject. I did zoom in a little bit to the tree, so I get a better direction, and from top to bottom, so it has a different point of view again. So my boots are getting really wet. My socks are really wet. Now I do have waterproof boots, but they are only waterproof for so many seconds in the water, so you kind of just jump in and you jump out. They're kind of waterproof. But anyways, it's worth it. My socks are already wet. So let me just go ahead and take the photo. The photo is at 1.5 seconds, f-stop 27, and ISO 100. So yeah, let me just take the picture. I put it on a timer so that my photos won't get blurry. So it just opened up, and okay, we got the picture in, and I really like that picture. So here we are again for the next scene. We have the rocks as the subject now. So let me just show you really quickly what's going on with the scene. So those rocks are literally the scene. That's what I'm capturing. So yeah, the camera is at about maybe 45-degree angle or something like that. So yeah. Anyways, I zoomed it in so you can only see the rocks and the water. So that's all. So anyways, I'll just take the photo, which is at f-stop 27 still, and 1 second of exposure time. So it's a little bit less than the one on the other side, because now I'm shooting towards the sun, so more lights comes in. So yeah, let's just take the photo. So I usually put the timer before I take the photo on 5 seconds before it starts taking the photo, because that way, every time you push the button, then you'll get shake. So basically, yeah. Okay, yeah, I really like the photo. The photo just arrived. So anyways, remember to keep your camera at a timer before you take the photo, or else it's gonna get blurry. Because, well, if it immediately takes a photo and it shakes, you got that shake in your camera. So anyways, yeah, I think those were all the shots of the water that I'm gonna take in this video. So anyways, yeah. So how do you create these photos? Really, is just get as long exposure as possible, because the longer exposure, the smoother the water gets. But since it's pretty much 3 p.m., the sun is very high, so it's kind of hard to get the very smooth ones. But I'm really happy with these smooth waters that I got in this video. So just get as long as possible exposure time, and then you'll get these smooth, silky waters. But remember not to get too long, because then it's just going to blow out the photo and it's just going to get white photo. So don't get too long either. Remember to use the f-stop as high as you can, and the ISO as far down as possible to get the maximum exposure time as possible. So that's how you create it. So, and if you want to see a video about editing these photos, then leave that comment down below. So then I'll make the next video, maybe, or something like that. to show you guys how to edit these photos, how I edit these photos at least. There's millions of ways of editing. I'll just show you guys how I've edited the photos. So all of the photos you saw will be edited. Anyways, yeah. And if you enjoyed this video, then leave a like down below. Comment down below. The goal for this video is 15 likes. And yeah, comment down below also and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you for tuning in to Lens Life. See you guys in the next video.